Well, good morning to all of you, and it's another great midweek day. It's a Wednesday, and as always, we have to bring you great business stories to begin with our great discussions for the morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Roland. We thank you for your company this day. Welcome to the AM show. We hope that you're doing well wherever you are.
Well, myself, Roland Walker, Mamavio Sabwaje, and the Kojo Yankson will bring you some great highlights of many other things that need to dominate your discussion platforms. Of course, we'll bring you the latest lineup, and then we'll tell you the latest motivational message. And the morning man has some inspiring words for us this morning. But in business this morning, Mamavi, we're talking that crash that happened, the Ethiopian Airlines, the Boeing aircraft that had negative impact on the lives of many people, because we know that the stories have just been trickling in, Mamavi. Yeah,
so we're definitely talking about that, and we're also talking about our hashtag disband party militias now, the role of civil society. We've got the spokesperson for the National Chief Imam joining us in the studio for a conversation. So stay on and don't miss that. Also, Senior Research Fellow at the Institute for Democratic Governance, IDEC, is on our show this morning. Dr. Kwesi Jonah. Will be a very interesting conversation, even as the NDC writes a second letter to the presidents.
And you all know about those concerns we had about the abuse of narcotics and other forms of opioids or drugs. And apparently, well, if you block one hole, others will find more holes to penetrate. And apparently, now people are sniffing glue, they're sniffing many other things. And just in the hub of the Ashanti Regional Capital, Kumasi, we're getting those new strains that are trickling in that are apparently young people are inhaling glue, for example. Can you imagine that? Insecticides, weedicides, and all that you can think about.
Yeah.
Well, they just have to hear a radio advert about an insecticide or something of the sort, and they go inhaling. Well, we have Prince Apia bringing to us the latest report on that. Then we'll do some great discussions on that as well and see how we can influence people's own behavior patterns.
Yeah, Roland, remember the Daily Graphic also carried on its front page yesterday. They were talking about ties. So apparently people also mix weed, marijuana, you know, with opium, which is also very deadly. So we'll try and bring all into proper perspective as we join in the studio by a psychiatrist. And then there's a worrying drop in WASI performance. Remember when there's a whole new school system in terms of the free SHS, and then the yellow, the green, the whatever it is track came up, there were concerns. Now it's coming up that WASI was rather very poor. So we'll speak to an educationist to get better insight into this.
Yes, and I know the concern has always been, Mamavi, about the contact hours. It's not the number of times and the hours, but how quickly and the impact during those contact hours. So please join us for that conversation. I would love to be around and listen to it as well. But we'll wrap up with some great entertainment as always. And AM Showbiz is brought to you by Wet Purified Water. But through it all, you can get interactive. We have a regular page on Facebook, JoyNews on TV. We have a Twitter handle, and we also have a YouTube channel, Major Online TV.
All right, stay with us. We'll bring you the AM News right after this.